in solidarity with our 9288-666 Gavi, our grandson, who at this very moment is entering Gaza for the first time, in the prayer that he and his whole tzevet and all of our chayalot and chayalim come home safely, in a prayer for the mefunim, for the chatufim, for the pitsuim, for the avelim. Perhaps the greatest blessing is to know that you're blessed. And my dear Toby and I would write the script no differently. We feel so very blessed. And I, like so many, feel that blessing in your great success. Like so many, I feel a very deep kesher with each of our musmakhim. To you, Balbino, I'll never forget that Shabbat, watching you do what rabbis do, as you reached out across the table to Damian Goldenberg, who speaks Spanish, lost his sister in Amia, your gentility, your sensitivity. And when we spoke and I asked you, Balbino, going back to Spain to serve? And you said, that's my calling. That's why I don't call you Balbino. To you, you're always my Shmuel. Because it was Shmuel who heard the kol koreh from above. And he said, Hineni, Shomea, I hear you. I want to do my share. And Aaron, that moment when Toby and I saw you during dark, dark days, in the beginning of the war, and you suddenly appeared. And I remember telling you, you're a newlywed. What are you doing here? And you, I call soldiers of Israel the holiest Jews in the world. You who served, you said, I've come back to serve. That's who you are, Aaron. That's why you've chosen next year to be at Shefa. You understand that the test of who we are, the test of community, is not only how we reach out to the most powerful, but how we reach out to the more vulnerable. And Rafi, dear Rafi, my Rebbe of ethical integrity, balancing our particularistic and universalistic concerns with your voice, not only of prose, but of melody and song. I loved when you shared with me that as a young boy, as you went to sleep, you used to say good night, and I wish shalom and shlemut to my family of Am Yisrael, and to the family of the world. I said, you said that as a little boy. And Taig, I'll do all I can not to break down crying with joy. The truth is, Taig, ein milim, I have no words. You're brilliant, tremendous Talmid Chacham, your sensitivity, and Tig, your courage. You've taught me so much. I have many memories, but the one I'll never forget is when the two of us, just the two of us, with Tishby, our driver, we went down south. I've been on many of these missions around the world, but I'm at the point now where I no longer can carry others. And that day, what I remember, being so weak and so down, Tig, the way you carried me, I felt like I was holding on to your coattails. And that's what you're going to do in your rabbinate. As you all know, I'm not afraid of the L word. I'm not afraid to say I love each and every one of you. And so I bless you with what the Rav told me, Rabbi Soloveitchik, when I received Semikha. He told it to everyone he ordained. I asked him, Rebbe, how should I conduct myself? What's important? And he said, go to Minyan every day. Learn something you're not teaching. And be the first to give tzedakah to the institution that you're leading. So many times I wish the Rav would be alive today. I've grown. I've grown as I bless that you should grow and shape who you are. If I could, I'd love to tell the Rav I have different blessings for our musmakhim and Monday night our musmachot. I first bless you that you believe in yourself. No one has your fingerprint. No one has your DNA. No one can sing and no one can dance the way you dance. Rev Dov would be the first one to tell you that we're not looking for our musmakhim to be followers, but for our musmakhim to be leaders. Believe in yourself, but always, always with humility. My favorite passage in the Gemara, B'makom gedulato shaman v'tanuto, where there's greatness, there's humility. And another blessing, wherever you serve and to whom you serve, do it with love. Love each and every one of your congregants, of your students, of patients in the hospital, of people you're leading. Love them. That doesn't mean you can't disagree with them. It doesn't even mean that there'll be moments you may lose respect for them. But there is a love that goes beyond agreement and respect. The test of love is how I love you not when I agree with you, but how I love you when I disagree with you. We need loving rabbis. And we need a loving Judaism, a loving orthodoxy, a loving halakha. Loving. Whoever you see, recognize what an honor it is to serve Am Yisrael and people whom you love. And Chevra, this is not an easy time. When we open the papers and look at the news last week, and 8 of our finest gave their lives, Dov and Devorah's, nephew Maoz, Yafa's nephew, breaks the heart. This is not an easy time. It's a very dark time. But I leave you with this. To you, my dear Shmuel, and to Aaron and Rafi and Taig, it's a dark time, but it's a remarkable time. It's a dark time, but we're living that moment when God turns to the darkness, and his first words in the Torah are the headquarters of what the word means. God says to the darkness, Yehi Or. It's a dark time, but a time of light. I've had the humble honor, to serve as the rabbi of Garin Sabar, program that tries to inspire young people like Hattie, Ruthie's daughter, who's a mashakitash, now in the army, to serve young men and women, to help them, inspire them to serve in Tzahal. This year, the numbers that want to serve is 100% higher. It's a dark time, but this is your time. Wherever you are, you're going to find Jews who are unidentified, who feel a spark. And your challenge is to turn that holy spark of reactive Judaism, reacting against the enemy, into a proactive Judaism. It's your time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Take care of your communities. Yes, it's your time. Am Yisrael needs you. Your dance, your song, the blessing. Go out there. Inspire, lovingly inspire Am Yisrael and change the world. I love you.